Yo, Pierre, it's Pierre, and it's me, Pierre. I'm here to rank anime characters. Okay, so you might be thinking, Pierre, what's with the fucking tier list videos? You doing one last week? You're doing one in October? Yeah, okay, I enjoy doing it. You can let me know if you hate the tier list videos, but I feel like they're pretty decent. So for weeks, I don't have a super good idea, because sometimes I can come up with a story time video, and like, yeah, it's a good idea, but I can only talk about something so long. 15 minutes every time. Like sometimes the videos are like 3 minutes and then I can't post them. So seriously, I know I say it every video, but if you have a video idea, leave a comment. I'm not struggling for ideas, but again, some of the videos are really short. Yeah, I know I can go back to making those commentary videos. Like, let me know this, especially in the comments. Do you want more of those old school Pierre? Like, I know it was just like 3 or 4 months ago, but do you want more of those like less anime oriented videos? Because I know some of you don't like anime at all, but it's my channel and I love talking about anime. It's a lot easier, it flows more naturally than just making fun of some dude with like 5 million subscribers. Like, okay, dude, I'm just copy Leafy, like, sweet. And there's nothing wrong with doing those videos either. Like, I do enjoy them as well. It's just, if I don't have to copy somebody, why would I want to? Just for people to fucking say, oh, I hate anime, I don't want to watch that video. Okay, bro, whatever. I'll make new fans that like anime. You know what I mean? But with that shit over with, my anime list is in the description as always, if you want to check me or add me on there. And with that out of the way, let's get to ranking these anime characters. Hey, what's up? We're here at the ranking table, and as you can see, the tiers for today are Kurapika. I know I said that like a boss. S, A, B, C, D, and try and avoid looking at them, which basically means when they're on the screen, they're like the last thing I want to look at, you know what I mean? But we can just get started. I know you see what's up right now. Izuku Midoriya. Not a controversial take. He is not the greatest shonen main character of all time. I don't know if anyone thinks that. Probably a few people. Here's the thing where I kind of stray from the path of majority here. I don't think he's terrible either. Like some people, put him right here. I think he does his job fairly well. People are forgetting a lot of the characters in My Hero Academia. There's a lot. With shows like in Naruto, you kind of need a flawless main character, where in My Hero Academia, like, he doesn't even get majority of the screen time, I don't think. Since he's the main character, he has to be like a high C. If he was just a regular, like a background, he'd probably be a high B. But yeah, he is the main character and he's kind of like lacking. Here's the thing, Kacchan, everything Midoriya is, same anime, everything, just better. And he's not the main character. He's like the semi-antagonist, I guess, like, even though he's a good guy, you know what I mean? He's like the Sasuke to Midoriya's Naruto, you know what I mean? I don't think he's flawless though. People be sucking his dick. Nah, he's not that great. Like, yeah, he's an angry boy. Like, I don't really know if that's a character like quality. Like, it can't really be your personality, just being angry. So he's probably like a mid B for me. All right, I know you see what's up next. We've got Todoroki, one of the more interesting characters in My Hero Academia because he actually has a backstory. Deku's backstory being that he saw All Might. He cried, as Deku does, and he was like, yeah, I want to be like that. And then they told him, you can't be like that because you're a fucking nerd kid. Out of my face. But Todoroki actually like has daddy issues, so he has a character development, because as we all know, if you have daddy issues in anime, you're automatically the main character. By the way, I guess if I didn't make this clear enough, I'm ranking these characters on how much I like them, how important they are, how drippy they are, so you know how much style they got, their character development. But character development is very subjective, because some people don't really understand what character development is. Character development isn't like, oh, I went from this to this. It's like how developed they get as a character. That's why it's called development. How fleshed out their character is. For example, Deku, barely fucking fleshed out. Bakugo, barely fleshed out. Todoroki, slightly more fleshed out, you know? And he's just cooler, I guess. Like, I can rank it like that if I want. It's my list. If I want to rank them by coolness, definitely not gonna rank her by coolness. I basically made this tier just for Uraraka. I think she is the fucking worst character in My Hero Academia. I don't know if that's a really hot take. I actually seen some people that actually think she's the best girl in the show, and I think for you might have to try a little thing called Bleach. Just try it 2 times a day. You should only need about like 500 milliliters. It should do the trick and should fix you up. She's definitely not the best girl in the show. Definitely not the best anything in the show. I think she might be the worst of everything in the show. Moving on from her quickly. We've got Aladdin from Magi. Can't speak too much on his development. Pretty good show from what I've seen, but Aladdin was not one of the things I liked most about the show. Since he has the same character as a Gon, I imagine him as Gon, and then I just realized he's just shittier Gon. Like, what the fuck, man? Call me. Hello? What's up?
Nothing much.
Sick, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Don't call me when I'm recording, Pierre, you bitch. Aladdin is like not very relatable to Gon. I don't think they're like similar characters or anything. Besides the fact that they're like the main character. They're super cheerful all the time, pretty much. Hunter x Hunter fans know Gon's not super cheerful all the time. You killed Kite! Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Aladdin, I'm kind of dwelling on him because no one fucking cares about Aladdin. I think he's like a D tier character. Definitely gets a lot of character development that I haven't seen. But just as much as I like him, I think he's annoying. Alright, on the other flip side, same show. I love Alibaba. I think he is a cool ass guy. And for shows that I haven't seen, I can't really like, or shows that I haven't seen much of, I should say, I can't very well rank them on like their development or anything. So you just saw I put Aladdin down here because he's annoying as fuck and not cool. I'm gonna have to put him like here, Alibaba, because, and this isn't a bad ranking by the way, just because it's lower on the list, it's not terrible. Alibaba, I think he's like fucking sick. Like look at him, he's drippy, he looks cool, he has like a very weird personality, I guess. You never know with this guy, you know? On to the Attack on Titan characters. This might be where stuff gets a little bit messy. Eren Yeager, main character. If I made this tier list when I was supposed to, which was like 3 weeks ago, sorry guys, I'm a little late, he would have been going like here, or with like low C probably, because at the start of the fucking show, like first season of the show, I feel like they might have been unsure on whether they were gonna actually kill him off or not, because they barely gave him any story or like any time to shine in the original series. Second season and on, he's actually a really fucking cool guy. He mans up, grows some fucking balls. I know that's not like an insane thing for the main character to have some fucking balls. Oh my god. He accepts his duty as like a Titan and as like a weapon for mankind, sort of. And you know, he does what he has to do. I think he's a really cool guy. I definitely think he's got like the spirit and the courage that a main character needs to have. Not that Deku doesn't have that, but next up we've got Mikasa. I think Mikasa is one of the best female anime characters because her soul-defining property isn't that she is a female character. She's just another one of the dudes. Not saying she's tomboyish, but yeah, she's a fucking badass. Like, she's not like Uraraka, which is, oh my god, Deku! Like, no, you won't see Mikasa anywhere, like, falling behind Eren. Besides the fact Eren's a fucking Titan, whatever. She is, like, the top of the class, not a useless character like Sakura, like Uraraka. She can hold her own. She can do more than hold her own. I think she's a badass. I definitely think she's an A. Her backstory, her and Eren's, I guess, like combined, like how they met. Cool backstory. One of the coolest backstories I've seen, I guess. Next up, we've got Armin. And as I told you guys, this list is partially on how much I just like the character. And I do like Armin a lot. I think he's got a cool design. I think he has like a cool, these two, you know how boring the show would be if all three of them were just badasses that were super skilled in fighting and super determined? Like, they had to kind of switch it up with Armin, you know what I mean? He's kind of the brains of the operation, and they know that. Like, they're not going to send Armin in fucking swords blazing to go after, like, the Colossal Titan or something. Like, he knows his place. He's got the brains. He doesn't really recognize himself as an equal to these two yet, which, you know, he can work on because I think he might be like slightly more useful than Eren. Nah, I'm joking. They're all pretty fucking useful. Like, if he died, shit would hit the fan. If she died, shit would hit the fan. If he died, shit would hit the fan. I think there's very few space between these three right now, I must say. Okay, next up, Levi. I think we all know Levi is not going on the lower half of the list. Many people see him as the unanimous fucking best character of Attack on Titan, which, you know, I can't very well debate that. He's not my favorite character, but I do think he might be the best character. Armin, probably my favorite character, just because I like him. But Levi is, like, unfucking matched in the badass department. You know, you can't find a character more badass than Levi. And the funny thing is, these two are related, and they're both the most badass characters in the show. But, you know, he is more badass than her. You know, that cold fucking stare he's got. You know, the fact that he's like 4'11" or some shit. No, I think he's 5'1", but whatever. You know, he's short king. I'm not a short king, but still, I respect him. Next up, Armin. Notice how there's a trend here. All the Attack on Titan characters are good. Proves it's a good anime. Not gonna lie to you guys. Armin, though. Armin Smith. White guy. Cool as hell. Might I add. Sort of got a similar thing with Armin going on here. I can't say that he's like definitely probably a lot more skilled than Armin in battle, probably more skilled than Eren in battle, but he has the brain thing going on. Like, that sounded fucking weird. He's got the intelligence thing going on where he's super fucking useful even not on the battlefield. His ability to just like get everyone under control is similar to Captain Levi's, but even better. I definitely think he is an A tier character, probably low A tier, but still, that's really good. Next up, we got my boy Gon, or Gon if you watch the Japanese. I will never say Gon again. I actually hate it. Okay, Gon. Main character of Hunter x Hunter, my favorite anime. So, you're all thinking, he's going in Kurapika. No, sorry. But y'all, the rest of y'all thinking, after I did that last joke, he's going in fucking, no. He's not going there either. That's the thing. A lot of people are split. You know, oh my god, I love Gon. He's such a cute little boy. No, I'm not going to rank him up here just because he's likable. And I'm not going to rank him down here because, oh my god, he's the worst anime main character ever. Like, no. There's no chance Gon. I would take Gon over Naruto as a main character. Boom. There go the comments. On here, I'll type it away right now. What the fuck? You cannot take Gon over... Okay, bro. Chill. All right. It's my list. I know. Chill. Maybe Naruto is more fleshed out as a character. I mean, not maybe. He is. But still, in terms of likability, Naruto has the talk no jutsu. That makes him a lot less likable. You can't... Gon doesn't go and fucking talk to... Gon throws hands. You know what I'm saying, bro? Pito kills Kite. What's Gon do? Fucking kills her. Naruto. What's he do? Hey, listen, me and you are students. Like, what the fuck? He just killed your sensei, bro. Like, get out of here with that bullshit. This is not like a Gon versus Naruto comparison, but still, that's what it turned into. Gon is like let's be honest, he's better than Kacchan, like, as a character. All right, getting out of the way, we got Killua. I might need to speed this up, sorry guys. Killua, badass. Let's be honest, he's badass. A lot of people think he's a lot better character than Gon just because he has a tragic backstory. I think that makes you fucking stupid. Oh my god, he has a tragic backstory? That makes him so fleshed out as a character. No, it doesn't. That's like anime 101. Give them a bad backstory, and now they find someone that makes them good. Yes, it definitely does count for something, but it's not, it doesn't just fucking off the bat, he's the best character in the show. No, he's not the best character in the show. Even though my favorite character in the show is not, like a popular opinion and is not probably justified as like the best character development in the show or anything like that, just because his backstory is bad and he's like a fucking merciless killer doesn't make him the best character in the show. I don't think it ever will. I've just basically chalking shit on him, even though I like him. I like Killua. I think everyone's gonna think I hate him now. No, I like Killua. I think he's really cool. I think he's dope, but people will literally put him in S without thinking about it. No, I don't think it's like that, bro. Killua is an A-tier character, not because of that backstory, just because the way he handles himself. Like, that shit, he has, like, the most badass moments in Hunter x Hunter. Probably, like, 3 out of 5 of them are Killua moments, I'm guessing. The other 2 are probably Kurapika, let's be honest. Killua, like, yeah, low A tier. I think he's cool. I think he's got swag. I think he's drippy, you know. The fact that he was a merciless killer and met Gon and now his goal is just be friends with Gon, I think that's cool. It's not anything remarkable, but yeah, it's cool. And next up, we have Kurapika. Yeah, he's going down. No, he's going up here. Just kidding, guys. I know this is where, like, people are going to kind of destroy my credibility as, like, an anime watcher or whatever, or my video's credibility. Yes, it's a very obvious opinion piece. I don't think this is an objective statement at all. Kurapika is just my favorite character. I just like him. You know, he's just a cool-ass dude. I think his backstory is fire, too. I think the fact that he has a set goal, like Gon's goal is set, you know, he wants to find his dad, but spoiler alert, he fucking finds his dad, and then what does he do? Like, okay, I'm just gonna hang out. I guess I'll just chill. Kurapika has like a set goal. He's finna do that shit. It's like a continuous goal that can still go on through the manga, through the anime now. And it's an interesting goal. Like, we want to see him fucking destroy the Phantom Troop and shit. We want to see those fights and stuff. Killua, can't say that about him. Sorry. I know I'm basically comparing characters. I don't really have to. But yeah, Kurapika is my favorite character. Favorite character in all of anime, as a matter of fact. Okay, we've got Leorio, and it's going from a high, and we're not going to ride that high anymore because Leorio, in terms of Hunter x Hunter, is a low. Yes, he's a very likable guy, and I do like him, but as a character, I think he is nothing remarkable at all. I think he is... Yes, he's likable. Yes, he is, like, funny or whatever, but that's pretty much all he has going for him. Yes, he's, like, a heartfelt person, you know, he has that emotional attachment with Gon. They basically look like fucking father and son. Like, if I didn't finish the show, I would have thought Jean was just him. 4 main protagonists of Hunter x Hunter, he is just the weakest in, like, almost every category. Weakest in strength, obviously, like he's getting his ass wiped by all of these 3. His backstory is basically like, oh, my friend died, and what am I gonna do about it? Become a doctor. Cool, see you later, bro. Hisoka, my boy. Like, or an antagonist that is likable. And Hisoka isn't like an evil guy by any means, but he's definitely an antagonist. Like, he is someone who is bad. Like, he's just bad. Like, a bad person, obviously. But he is very fucking likable, and he's drippy, and he's cool, and he's like, he's got that coolness about him, like almost Itachi-like. I know they're not similar in personality at all, but he's got that same aura around him, or I guess that same Nen aura around him, you know what I mean? See the puns right here, boy? Yeah, for that reason, he's gonna have to go here. I definitely like him better than Shorty here. He's going S, low S. Shoyo Hinata. This isn't justified at all, but yeah, I like him S tier. He is almost Kurapika, but no, sadly not. Hinata, as you can see, my fucking channel banner. I love him a lot. Haikyuu, like my second or third favorite anime ever, or at this moment in time. And he is the main character of it, so it'd be pretty, he'd have to be pretty shucking shit to not make it in like high S or A. Kageyama, second main character of Hinata, or of Haikyuu, sorry. Hinata's rival, but they turned teammates. He is definitely a cool guy. He's definitely got a little bit of character development. Went from like a greedy motherfucker who never thinks about anyone but himself to a team player. Learns how to use his people's secrets, or his teammates' strengths. I think he goes there. Here's where comic relief comes in handy. Not Leorio style, but Tanaka style. He's definitely a better jokester than Leorio. He is a senior player over Hinata and Kageyama, where Leorio is a senior citizen, even though he's a fucking teenager apparently. There's actually like a sense of trust in him because he's like an older person. Whereas Leorio, he's basically being babysat by Gon and Kilo the entire show, even though they're like 5 years younger than him. Okay, Kenma. Here's where the list almost falls apart because I have like no reasons for liking Kenma other than I think he's cool. And I think I like his personality type, you know? Just gets the job done, just plays volleyball, plays smart. He's an intellectual guy. But other than that, I don't think there's anything to really carry him, but I love him regardless. Like, I actually think he's one of my favorite characters in Haikyuu. He was like my favorite, but obviously I have to play favoritism to Shoyo. He's just the GOAT. Oikawa, here's the thing. I love him too. It's like almost going ranked from here. Like, there's Kenma, who's like the initial kind of rival to Hinata. There's Oikawa, who's like the initial kind of rival to Kageyama. Because, like, he's basically, like, his sensei. Like, he's senpai or whatever they call it. And then there's Ushiwaka, who's just a fucking Chad. Like, his... the thing about Ushiwaka is he's almost a meme to me now. Like, Ushiwaka. When I think of Chad, I just think Ushiwaka now. Like, he's just oozes that Chad energy. Yes, he's good at volleyball. No, he doesn't have a personality. And that is different, but different doesn't always make it good. But it always doesn't make it terrible either. I think he's just a C-tier character. It's a sports anime. You don't expect them to have a crazy, like, personality or backstory or anything like that. So for that reason, he's definitely a goal for the main characters. So he's not going, like, D or tired to look at. Because I think he is interesting when he's on the screen. It's just... compared to like the other quote-unquote villains like Oikawa and Kenma, he doesn't offer much. All right, we got Tanjiro, the main character of Demon Slayer, another one of my top 3 anime. Fucking goated, Tanjiro. So good, like so good. How do you write an emotional main character? Not like Deku, you write it like Tanjiro. He's emotional, but he doesn't write, like he doesn't just cry for no reason. Like he cries, his whole fucking family gets slaughtered. Yes, he cries. First episode, go watch that shit. Sorry if I spoiled it, but you are watching a Pierre video. I don't really give spoiler warnings. Inosuke, here's one of those ones where I just kind of pick favorites because I do like him a lot. I think he's funny. I think he's cool. I think he's badass as well. Next up, Zenitsu. See, the thing is, I didn't like him at first, but it's so hard to compare them now. Like, I actually really like Zenitsu now. When he falls asleep and does the fucking thunder breathing, the thunder clapping flash, that shit is hilarious. He's fucking goated. This guy is about to be my favorite fucking character. Because I thought he was about to be a main character because he pops up first episode, whatever. All badass. Like, not a main character. That makes him a lot harder to like. He has, like, barely any backstory in the anime. He probably does in the manga, but a mid-C. It's crazy that I was about to put him over Deku. Yeah, I still am because he's cooler. Okay, next up, L, or Lolliot. Luck, or whatever people want to call him. L is the best part of Death Note. We all know it. We all know it. We all know it. He is an S-tier character. Light. Two sides of a coin. Only one can be facing up at one side, so that must mean that he's going there. I don't know where I got that quote from, by the way. You might think I hate Light, and while I might have used to, I definitely show a lot of appreciation for him now because I realized after rewatching part of Death Note, the good part of it, that Light is essential.
Just watch me, L. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Next up, we've got Monkey D. Ruffy. Now I'm just kind of like, yeah, he's cool. My favorite character in One Piece doesn't mean I think he's like any more developed or underdeveloped than Luffy though. Like you do see his backstory, and sure, it's a little bit sad, yeah. Definitely the coolest character I've seen so far in One Piece. And next we've got Don't Laugh. Try Not to Laugh challenge. Natsu from Fairy Tail. Definitely the best part of Fairy Tail. And that part where he goes, I'm getting all fired up. So for that reason, he's going a little bit over. Okay, you might get mad. Lower B tier. Okay, Great Pretender. Another one of these animes where you guys probably haven't seen. It's a Netflix anime. You can go check it out. I think it's like the highest rated Netflix anime ever. Like in terms of how good people think it is. Nux Taku just called it good on Twitter. pretty impressive. All right, next up we got this guy. I actually don't even know his name. The thing is, he's pretty drippy, and I always see him. So for that reason, he's like a low C tier. Next up, we've got Kirito from Sword Art Online. But Kirito is like the best part of Sword Art Online, and also just has a cool design, good voice actor. I think he's the same voice actor as Eren Yeager, right here, which is interesting. Coolness about him kind of ends there. He's definitely like more fleshed out and cooler. Not fleshed out, sorry. There's like no fleshing out in Sword Art Online. Like you can't say fleshed out and Sword Art Online in the same sentence. But he's definitely cooler than like majority of these people I'm putting him over. Not gonna put him over Luffy just because I don't want to deal with that in the comments. Next up, we got Shinji, going right here. I regret what I was saying about Uraraka. This is not the only reason this tier is here. It's for Shinji as well. Main fucking character, and you do this shit. You're fucking crybaby. He's like Deku, but worse, because at least Deku kind of looks cool. Next up, we have Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Goated ass anime. First season, I know. I was going into it expecting a fucking 5 out of 10. I got an 8 out of 10. What can I say? I'm fucking pleased with myself. Barely gets any development as a character until the last episode of the first season. Not like, oh, like this guy is super bland or anything. It's just like he doesn't have much. Like you don't really know about his backstory. All you know is his parents are dead. 10th episode comes around, you get like a whole fucking psychosis shit of him being tortured, mom's death, his dad's death, all that shit. Him as a character, never found myself bored watching him. I think he's a very fucking interesting person. I think his transition from human to ghoul is fucking perfect. It's not just symbolized in how he looks, like obviously but it's also represented in like over the episodes, he's more and more ghoul. It's actually crazy how they did that. I feel like it's really skillful. We got Naruto. Naruto, where do you think I'm gonna put this? He's going somewhere around. Everything about the second half of Shippuden ruins almost every aspect of the show for me. So if the second half of Shippuden didn't happen, I think he'd be like maybe mid A, low A. Now he's mid B. Nothing bad at all, but he is the main character of one of the biggest anime of all time, and you know, expect him to probably be like an S. Next up, we got Sasuke Uchiha. This is where I get fucked in the comments, guys. I'm sorry, but Sasuke is the fucking worst ever, though. Ever, bro. He's so bad. Like I said, Sasuke Naruto is just like Deku and Kacchan, except Kacchan isn't a fucking stuck-up asshole. Sasuke makes no sense. Yes, he looks cool. Yes, he's emo, edgy, depressed boy. That's so, oh my god, that's epic. I love him. He's so me. No. Like, guys, just because he's a little edgy and he doesn't like talking to people, and that doesn't mean when you go into math class and you don't speak to everyone, they're gonna think, oh my god, he's so cool, he's like Sasuke Uchiha. No, it makes you a fucking school threat. You're in Hall of Fame school threat right now, bro. Overrated. One of the most overrated anime characters ever. Because of his design and because of his mood and like, oh my god, I can make some depressed emo edits to fucking Sasuke Uchiha images. No. He's not a good character. It doesn't make any sense. Sad stuff happened to him, yes. Has this, like, one of the sadder backstories in anime. Go after Itachi. But then, when you learn, again, second half of Shippuden, when you learn the truth about Itachi, you expect him to fucking say, holy shit, my brother's a hero. Let me help protect his goals and go back and help Naruto, help the village like he would have wanted. No, I'm gonna fuck up everything he lived for. Everything he died for. Just so I can be like, fuck you, Naruto, fuck you, Leaf Village. You're like, okay, whatever, he fucked it once. Let's see what he does now. When he learns all the backstories from the Hokage, he learns what happened. He learns what happened to the village, all that, what it means to be a shinobi, all that shit. And he's like, okay, I take the side of you, the Leaf Village. I take the side of Naruto. Even Orochimaru's like, okay, let's go fuck shit up with Madara. Okay, this is the final time. Now he's on Naruto's side. He shows up, fights with Naruto. They fuck up shit. At the end of the fucking fight, he's like, and now I have to kill you, Naruto. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's so hard for me to do this. He's so cool, though. Like, oh, I hate him. Like, whoa, he's so cool, though. Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck, oh, but he's so cool. All right, yeah, the middle ground. The fact that I hate him so much, he's not over Naruto. I don't give a shit. He's not over you either. He can go over Inosuke just because he's fucking so cool. You've seen Naruto. You've seen Sasuke. Who am I gonna put next? You think it's Sakura? You're fucking wrong. Sakura's useless as fuck and doesn't even get on my tier list. We've got Sai. Sai is the best character in Naruto. Nah, he's not the best character in Naruto. But he is leagues better in terms of character development, in terms of backstory, in terms of being a fucking shinobi. He's so much better Then Sasuke, it's almost laughable because people call him the villain for Sasuke, which maybe in the grand scheme of the show, maybe he is just written in as a placeholder for Sasuke, but that doesn't mean he's any less fucking dope. He has an actual tragic backstory that makes sense for him to be how he is now. And somehow, he still has the willpower to learn how to fucking have emotions. This guy went from a blank slate, no emotion, can't feel emotion, can't even feel fucking empathy or sympathy or anything like that. And now he's like on a team, functioning fucking fully, having jokes, having laughs with Naruto and Sakura, having fucking chilling with Yamato, another underrated ass character. Okay, if he was a bland ass guy, wasn't cool, didn't look cool at all, and like he just had all that other stuff going, maybe he'd be like a little worse than Sasuke. But here's the thing, he's fucking cooler than Sasuke. Like, he's literally cooler than Sasuke. Everything about him is cooler. Look at this picture. He's fucking cool. Dope as hell. Another thing, they kind of look the same. Yeah, but he's like here. Hey, it's been Pierre. You know how worked up I get over this shit, guys. Sorry about that. I'll see you all next week. Who knows what I'll be doing. Look out for some of these videos in the future. The weed video. The next anime characters villains tier list. Look out for the Pierre vs Gingers video. Probably should be coming unless it's too short. I might combine the weed and the Gingers video. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. It's been Pierre. I'll see you all next week. Peace.